Celebrity wig stylist or serial scammer?
He's a scam. Took my money.
Dozens of women claim an ATL area hairstylist is selling dream wigs on Instagram, but once he gets your money, he goes ghost. I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates.
Okay, so before I jump into this, I wanted to explain why celebrities are used to endorse a product. So this is according to Corb.Couture.com. According to Forbes contributor Steve Olinsky, celebrity endorsement helps increase sales in the short term and brand awareness in the long term. Celebrity marketing is also very effective to mark a major change for a brand, like the introduction of a new product, market expansion, or brand repositioning. When I first saw that this made it to the shade room, I didn't pay much attention to it, and I decided to dive into it since I'm highlighting scams on this channel at this current time. And I was surprised by what I saw. So this young man, he's fairly young. I believe he might be in his early 20s, began selling wigs because he was provided wigs for Super Scent. And Super Scent is like a social media celebrity at the time. So I was just stuck like, well, this can't be true. I guess I was in denial because I was just like, it can't be true because he's endorsed by celebrities and that will affect their brand name to be attached to him.
Celebrity hairstylist and owner of MINK Wigs. His name is Jacorian Perkins. He's done hair for the likes of Super Scent, Phaedra Parks, Tammy Rivera, but several of his online customers say that Perkins is a scam artist out to steal people's money.
So like I said on my video that I did regarding the Wynn scandal, how that salon professional used celebrities because of brand awareness, I wanted to take time to make you understand. So when you see Phaedra, Phaedra is a familiar face. We know her from The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Then, for example, right here, we have Marlo from The Real Housewives of Atlanta. So even me as a stylist or as a consumer, I'm looking like, well, he's providing them wigs. There's no way that he will rip me off because then, that's a celebrity getting their hair done. So he wouldn't do that to them. That's what I mean by brand awareness and being familiar. Right here is Leandria, the gospel singer.
It's like it's always your own people that do you wrong.
Twanisha Thomas bought 3 wigs from MINK Wigs. 2 in April, 1 in May. She paid $2,043.90.
I'm thinking since it's COVID, people was taking a while to ship people's stuff off.
I'm sorry. I don't believe for 1 minute that she went through all these. Look at these messages she sent. She sent all these messages and she thinking it's solely based off of COVID. You have to be in a serious level of denial to go through messaging a company for like a long period of time. Look at all them question marks. So I really, in my heart of hearts, Allah knows best, but I really believe that people, because I've heard people do it. Oh, I went to Candy's, restaurant. I've been to this celebrities. I sat with this celebrity. People want to attach themselves to famous people. So it's like for her to be able to spend her mortgage money, because these aren't rich people buying them wigs. It's clear. So I wasn't by myself because right here, listen, y'all are rich to be spending rent and mortgage type payments on wigs that you haven't even seen yet. And that's exactly what I was thinking because that was ridiculous. Over $2,000 for, or right here. So she purchased a wig and didn't receive it. And a month later, purchased another wig and still have not received both 4 months later. Why buy another one if you haven't received the first order? Shaking my head. Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. I tend to mind my business. I'm sorry. I tend to mind the business that pays me. But what in the blank will make you spend $2,000 on wigs? Y'all tripping. Now, in her defense, let me tell you something. You can spend whatever amount of money you want to spend on stuff that you want to buy. It's not about why did they spend that much money, even though me personally, I wouldn't. But that's Dawn. It's about the fact that she saw a celebrity endorsed product and she has a right to pay what she want to pay to get that celebrity endorsed product, and it wasn't delivered to her. It wasn't allegedly delivered to her because I can't say I wasn't there. but he did speak in his own terms. So he kind of acknowledged that it was happening.
The team that I had hired, I didn't know them prior to this. So they don't know my company, and I'm not blaming it on them, but a lot of orders that I thought were getting filled were not being fulfilled. I had to literally come up with a plan, stop taking orders, but also maintain the things that I have already created for this business, such as a storefront location, keeping up with inventory. I can't just shut those things down.
And once again, when I looked at this, I was thinking he's young. Like, I remember being that young in the industry and not understanding business, but that's where you get mentors. You find somebody who could tell you exactly what to do. So, in my opinion, his problem solving methods are horrible. The website, I can't access it at this point in time. And then he took a little bit of time clearly to let the stuff settle down, made this statement right here, and then began to resell the wigs. So he literally has on the Instagram no DMs about your orders, but this says you can send order requests through the DM. So in business, which I always explain to people, there's a fine line, and it's very fine, very thin, between business and scam. And it's so easy to cross over to that because business is just about keeping your word. If this had been an old head, some dude that's like 40, 50 years old, I probably went in on this young man. But he is so young, and you could tell he has the ability to attract large clienteles. He does. But the ethics part of it is off. Now, he might very well may have good intention. Allah knows best. I wasn't there. But the point is, you not fulfilling orders and then sticking your head in the sand like an ostrich is bad for business. And anybody in their right mind that actually wants to purchase a high cost product or wig or whatever online, just Google it. Like, as soon as you Google this young man's business, he didn't change the name of it because it's hard to remove it off Google. It's very difficult. You got to literally shut it down. And then look at the reviews. If everybody has bad reviews, even me. Well, not everybody, but some people have bad reviews. But if it's consistent and a large amount of people saying the exact same things in unique ways, and you realize it's not just one person just trying to spam up their reviews, use your God-given common sense. I personally wouldn't order because either he has a problem with his team or he's a scam artist, one or the other. But why put your mortgage money at risk? That's about it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget that in addition to these episodes on Sundays at 12 noon, I also have articles on my blog that are released every Sunday at 12 noon. So don't forget, you can go straight to IamDawnWilliams.com to access the blog and other businesses you might want to see that I have. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. And once again, thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day on purpose.